Stretching 11 miles between Thornton and Brighton, Colorado, this road is known to be the most haunted road in America. Tales of murder, ghostly joggers, a phantom Camaro, and even the gates of hell await us on this full moon night. This evening, we will conduct our investigation into this road. Will we face our greatest paranormal fears? Or is this just another example of a local legend passed down from one generation to the next? This is Riverdale Road. I'm in eastern Thornton, Colorado, on Riverdale Road, which is known to be one of the most haunted roads in the United States. The legend of this road began in 1859 when Ohio native David Walpert moved to Colorado in search for gold. Ultimately, his search for gold was a bust, but he ended up settling right about here, according to Google Maps. This is where he established a successful farm and constructed a brick residence known as the Walpert Mansion. According to the lore, the mansion's iron gates are actually thought to be the gates of hell. Well, about that, no one can exactly quite agree where the gates are. I was just standing at the closest approximation to where the mansion stood originally, and I certainly did not see any gates that looked like they were from the 1800s. Okay, so it seems like the gates of hell claim isn't really corroborable, because no one can agree on where these gates are, which is a bummer, because I was really looking forward to see where I'll end up. Maybe it's these gates. These look like hell gates. Over the years, the house changed ownership several times, and rumors that it became a drover's inn for cowboys, a gambling den, a brothel, and apparently at some point the mansion was lost in a card game. Now you may be wondering, Z, all this talk of a mansion, I don't see no goddamn mansion. Well, that's because in 1975, the mansion burned down, with the rumors being that the owner locked his family inside and burnt it down himself. In the middle of the night in November 1975, a blaze began. The entire mansion burned to the ground, with no culprit found and a family trapped inside. No one knows for sure how the mansion blaze begun. Was it a fluke? Vandalism? Something more sinister? The owner slipping into madness? It seems we'll never know. Until you look at the Denver Post newspaper from the time. After some digging, I was able to find a record of a fire occurring on the property around 1 a.m. on November 28, 1975. With a family trapped inside? It appears not. No fatalities or injuries were reported, as the home had not been inhabited at the time of the fire. It's unclear how the fire started or if there was any investigations into the cause of the fire. The only newspaper report of the fire in the Denver Post did not allude to any suspicion of arson. This mansion lore just really doesn't seem to be adding up to reality. I'm starting to lose hope if we're actually going to see anything on this road, but we're here to investigate. We're here to find out. However, we'll just see. We're going to be exploring this road as it gets dark and seeing if we can catch anything paranormal on camera. Hopefully, this road ends up living up to its haunted legends. But before we begin driving, I want to tell you what we're expecting to find here. First of all, it's said that on a full moon, you're able to see bodies hanging from the trees. Lucky for us, tonight is a full moon. There's been reports of a ghostly jogger who runs along this road and will leave ghostly handprints on your windows. I cleaned the windows so they're fresh and ready for any ghost prints. There may be a phantom Camaro with a headlight out that follows you at night. People have said that sometimes it will even challenge you to a race. I think in my Kia, it's probably not going to want to challenge us because I don't think it wants the smoke of this beast. Finally, we may see a woman in white, who some say is the wife of the woman who died in the mansion fire. Doubt that. But my mind is open. My balls are attentive, and the cameras are rolling. So we're just gonna see what we find. Well, once again, it seems like we didn't find much paranormal activity. The more I researched into this project, the more I figured nothing would come of this supposedly haunted road. Aside from a few orbs, which were most likely bugs, we didn't see much. Driving up and down that road, I didn't feel any haunting presence. I just felt like I was driving up and down a curvy, edge-of-town road. Had I not known any of the lore, I wouldn't have thought twice. But what do you think? People claim to have had paranormal experiences on this road. Do you believe them? Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. While you're down there, why don't you hit the sub button to see more investigations coming soon. Thank you so much for watching.